Hello.
Hi.
This is Melissa.
And this is Kat.
Look, I'm real happy. I just had crab cakes, imitation crab, vegetarian style, and they were bussin'.
She's just wearing sunglasses inside.
I mean, my window's open. The sun is shining. Thank you very much
So
for being rude.
So true.
What if these were transitions and
They're not.
I
know they're not. You're wearing contacts. You're not even wearing your glasses.
What if I'm hungover?
You're not.
Oh, okay. I also got a sody. We need to buy sodies before we record again.
Yeah.
We lost our tradition. We lost it. We lost it in the fog.
We lost momentum. Lost it in the fog. We're so back. So fucking back.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Wait. Some crispy sody ASMR. You're so welcome.
That was so nice, actually. Clipping that. I'm adding it to the intro.
Every time it's just me.
That's how our intro starts now. I'm taking out the horns and I'm adding in Kat slurping her soda.
Perfect. Anyway, what are you drinking?
I have an orange vanilla Coke and it's not that great. Not gonna lie.
It's not Coke enough, you said, right?
It's not Coke enough. I should have done half and half. It tastes kind of just like creamsicle, which is good, but it's not what I wanted.
I got cherry Dr. P, which slaps.
Yeah.
You can't do wrong. I almost got cherry vanilla, but sometimes the vanilla is a little bit much.
Yeah, and then that little guy comes out and starts singing to you, so you don't want to.
What's his name?
I think it's like
Lil something.
Lil P or something.
It's not Lil P. I hope it's not Lil P. No, it's like something really stupid. Is it like Lil Spicy or something like that? Something really stupid. Hold on. Now I gotta know. Lil Sweet. I was close. I said Lil Spicy.
Lil Sweet.
Yeah.
He looks like a rock star.
He was apparently on American Idol.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet angel. Now he's the Dr. Pepper guy. I'm sure he makes good money. He was in like Super Bowl commercials and stuff.
If you showed me this man outside of what he looks
show me. Oh my God.
I would literally not be able to tell you that that's him.
Makeup does wonders. Oh, he's cute. What
look at the pphoto here and then
what's
him
his IRL
here.
name?
Justin Guarini. These are not the same person. Okay, first of all, they whitewashed him. He's cute.
Justin, come on the pod.
His skin is incredible and his hair is really pretty. Anyway.
He does not drink Dr. Pepper.
No.
It's the sweet thing. Isn't that what he says? I don't know.
Sure.
Anyway, that's all I got. We're almost to HHN, you guys. We're so close.
We're almost there.
We're almost there, and then I won't be depressed anymore because I'll have horror nights. Yee-haw. If you're going, let us know. We usually see some of you out there in the streets.
One of our friends, No Line, sent us a photo of somebody in the Universal team member parking lot with our magnet on their car.
We have a UOTM in the building?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more than one.
But we love
you. Oh
she
my
was
God.
like, I just saw this and screamed, and my husband looked at me like I lost my mind.
Oh my God. I feel like I wonder which one it was.
It was the dragon one.
Aww.
She sent me a photo of it. So it was a patron.
Oh my God. We love you.
Yeah.
I wonder who it is.
I don't know. Which one of you is a Universal team member? I'm holding up a finger gun at you. Tell me who it is.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Oh my God, I love you. It makes me so happy. I love the dragons, the magnet. That one's my favorite.
It's really cute.
Not the one with our faces on it. I was looking at our logo the other day because I was, sending some stuff in for our Patreon merch boxes. And I was like, these women, who are they?
Who are they? But it has to stay. Like, we can't ever change our logo.
That was us in 2019. We don't, I have purple hair.
My hair's not even straight.
Yeah, your hair is like curly and you've got the cute rocker bangs.
Yeah.
And it's like red. That's us in our that's our Charmander form.
Yeah.
We haven't evolved yet. Is Charmander the first one? I don't even know. There's Charizard, right? Charmander.
Charizard's the big one.
I don't know why I'm acting like I know what Pokemons are.
You say Squirtle. That's the first one for the water.
I don't know Squirtle's second one, though. Exactly. Squirtle, and then what? Squirtonomous? I don't know his... Wait, what's... Mew and then Mewtwo. There we go.
Pikachu and Raichu.
If you held a gun to my head and said, what is Pikachu's
Pikachu second. Do you know what
second
Eevee's
form?
is? It's a trick question. Eevee can evolve into any of the Pokemon types.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a Pokemon podcast.
I only know like the OGs. I don't know any of the new shit. Fairy
I-
type is so cute though.
Yeah, I know Charizard and Charmander. I don't know which one is which. I'm
Charmander's
sorry.
the little one. Charizard's
Okay.
the big one.
So I had it right.
Mhm.
I know Pokemon.
But isn't there one after that?
Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, but I can't even begin to guess.
I'm Diglett.
Charizard. You're probably like Mew, honestly.
I like Eevee. It's my favorite.
You're so tiny and cute and powerful.
Eevee's tiny and cute.
That's true. But
can
Eevee,
turn
I feel
into
like has
anything.
tude, you know? I feel like you're like Togepi. I don't know. It sings, gets angry
You're
that
Mr.
everybody
Mime.
ignored me.
You're Mr. Mime.
And then I write on everybody's
or
faces.
what's the drag one? That's the one I want to be.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one that looks like Nicki Minaj. That was not a sentence.
The one that looks like Nicki Minaj, but you're like,
I got
Minaj.
so excited. I got so excited.
It's like I was gonna say Jigsaw, but that's that's the little scary guy
Saw. It does
on
look
the
like Jigsaw.
bicycle. Jigsaw's a Pokemon. You throw your Pokeball and he comes out on his little tricycle. You want to play a game? And you're just
Oh,
like, what
man.
the fuck?
That is so funny. Yeah, I don't
Anyway.
know like any of the fucking Pokemon.
There's so many like
I'm
different.
surprised I just named as many as I did, honestly.
There's so many like new ones.
Yeah. When we were kids, there was like 100.
150 or something like that.
Now there's like 700.
Yeah, it's
and they're
crazy.
all just hanging out in those little balls. Like waiting for battle.
Listen, we've all been there. We all used to just hang out
That's so
in little
true.
balls,
We all used to be Pokemon hanging out in little balls.
swimming around, hoping for the best. When am I gonna get called? When is it my time to go into battle?
Right? That's so crazy to think. Yeah, like you were the best sperm.
They really fucked that up. Those other ones must have been real slow and stupid. Because if I won, shit.
That's actually like really sad.
Whenever you're having a bad day, just think
I
I
am
was
the
the best
fastest
and fastest sperm.
I'm the best.
No one in that ball sack was better than me.
That's crazy.
You
Anyway,
saying that right now with
existential.
with your sunglasses on, she just goes, "That's crazy."
God, I had them on.
With
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
sunglasses, sending me.
Anyway, I guess we should get into the movie because that's what this podcast is
I don't know.
about.
This has
It's
been
not
a
about
good time.
It's not about Pokemon.
I'm
This
just gonna,
is why we need
I'm
the
just gonna
Sody
start
Pop.
showing you Pokemon, and then you're gonna start naming them.
This is why we need the Sody Pop. This is why we need it.
Absolutely.
Tragical.
So this time,
We're here to tell you why
Gnomeo and Juliet.
it's tragical.
So, this isn't like technically a Disney movie, but it is. It is. Because it was released by Touchstone and Disney owns Touchstone. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Disney made money off of this movie. Therefore, it's a Disney movie. It's on Disney Plus. It's G-rated. You could watch it with your infants.
Your
I don't know. I don't know what the ratings are. Because like PG is parental guidance. So you don't need any guidance to watch this movie.
You can leave your 2-year-old alone to watch this movie.
Yeah. And they will not become a murderer, serial killer if they watch this alone. What parental guidance? What the fuck does that even mean?
I think I don't know, because I was going to say even like kissing, but they kissed in this. So spoiler alert. There is kissing, you guys.
I wonder what makes a movie.
Isn't it usually like when it shows like tobacco depiction?
There are very few G movies. There are so few. There are like barely any.
And I'm sure it just gets worse with time.
Yeah. You need parental guidance. But what's the difference if your parent watches with you or not? That's so lame. Just let the movie come out.
Yeah, the amount of movies that I watched alone that like I shouldn't have. Like,
right. Like what? I think Princess and the Frog is G-rated. I'm thinking of all the movies we could watch because when we were in Cubs.
Okay, wait.
Listen,
Princess and the Frog is G-rated? That voodoo shit is scary.
I'm pretty sure.
Child?
I could be wrong. I'll fact check it. Because I remember when I worked in Cubsden at Disney and Lilo's Playhouse at Poly, we could only watch G-rated movies. And I remember watching Princess and the Frog and Gnomeo and Juliet like a lot. Sleeping Beauty is another one.
There's murder. So yeah, what constitutes?
I don't know, bestie. I don't know.
It is rated G.
Okay.
So is the Princess Diaries.
That was another one we would watch.
Tangled is PG.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Moana is PG.
There was we had very little options. That's why I've seen this movie so many times because it was like 10 movies we could watch.
I wonder if like the constitutes like that rating changes over the years too, because like
I don't know.
Because like The Little Mermaid is rated G.
There's a whole penis castle in that one.
That's right. You almost see her vagina.
You can see King Triton's nipples. That's
nudity.
So inappropriate. My kids are going to watch, they could watch Saw if they want. That's fine.
Yeah, I couldn't care less.
No parental guidance
I turned out just fine.
Yeah, this shit.
I was watching The Ring at the age of like 7.
Yeah, I saw that really early on. Well, if you were 7, that means I was 5. So
yeah.
Sick.
Slay.
That's why I'm fucked up.
We watched Twister in preschool. Look at us now.
It's probably rated G.
I'm sure it is.
No, they cuss a lot.
They cuss a lot.
Fuck in that.
Yeah.
I think if you have like 2 fucks, it's rated R. If like you have like 1 fuck, it's PG-13. I'm making stuff up now.
Yeah, we're making our own parameters for. I mean, honestly though, they're just throwing it G's out willy-nilly. So
throw some G's on them.
I wish they would.
This is really random, but we were talking about in Cheetah Girls how cheetah spots are actually like what we call cheetah print is actually leopard print. And I was like, yeah, I think one of them's like closed and one of them's like open. Cheetahs literally just have spots.
Oh, no way.
No, cheetahs just have spots. They're not rings at all.
That's so interesting.
Favorite animal. So clearly I pay a lot of attention.
Clearly I'm so aware.
Yeah. So when you say cheetah print, it's just spots. Don't be ignorant like us. Be smart.
Now none of us have an excuse.
And if somebody says, blah, 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 cheetah print, you can say insufferably, actually, that's leopard print because cheetahs just have spots.
Push up your glasses and hold up one finger. Actually.
Yeah. Say it just like that. Well, actually, I happen to know that. Just say it like that.
I learned from a podcast.
This is
be an insufferable podcast.
This is an educational podcast.
I think so.
Sometimes I'll say that, but, oh yeah, I heard it on a podcast, and people are like, "What podcast?" And I'm like, I'm embarrassed to say.
Don't ask. Somebody the other day, in my friend's Twitch chat, I was talking about one of our really horrible ex-roommates and all their lies, and someone was like, "You should have a podcast." And my friend was really like, "Actually, she does have a podcast, but it's about Disney movies." And I was like, slay.
I'm sure we've talked about said roommate before. We could honestly probably do a whole podcast on that one roommate.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have some fun facts for you.
I can't wait.
I have a lot. I'm so sorry.
I love them.
I love this movie so much.
I just love fun facts.
And the fun facts were really fun.
I love that.
I just want to start by saying that the soundtrack is composed by the executive producer of this movie also, Sir Elton John.
Slay.
So
my king. I love him so much.
Literally best music on earth.
Fun fact, bouncing off of your fun fact.
Actually, I'm doing the fun facts.
Elton John.
Ma'am.
Elton John has a song with Fall Out Boy, and they kept having random people show up in their concerts. And I literally told Melissa, I was like, what if Elton John just shows up to our concert?
I think he's tired, probably.
He just finished his final tour. It was he literally said, he's like, this is my final one. I'm never touring it. But I was like, but what if?
That'd be so crazy.
I would have cried.
They're overseas now.
If they get Elton John, I would actually kill myself.
They got Travi out of the woodworks over here.
I know. And William Beckett. They're out here slaying. We got nothing. Anyway, moving on. You can continue with your fun facts. I just wanted to talk about Fall Out Boy again.
If that happens, I'll cry. I'll watch it and I'll cry. The name of the pink flamingo is Featherstone, and this is a homage to the creator of the original pink flamingo lawn ornament, Don Featherstone.
I love that.
Apparently, if you find a Featherstone,
original Featherstone,
it's a big fucking deal.
Lawn people. I've watched a whole YouTube video on garden gnomes and people go fucking ham for those.
These are these people. This movie is about those people.
I'm obsessed with. I'm so ready.
I want a house like that. I would love to do that.
With like
have
crazy
like a
gnomes.
quirky house.
Okay, but there's like specific like gnome types and like artists and stuff that people like go crazy over.
That's insane. I have a gnome. He's from IKEA though. Okay, so there are numerous I'm so sorry, guys. The soda's really hitting. I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. There are numerous references to William Shakespeare's works throughout the movie. For instance, the house numbers are 2B and not 2B, which that one's pretty obvious. That's how the movie
it's
opens
like crossed
up.
out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So obviously that one's based off Hamlet.
It is?
Yeah, dog. The moving truck is from Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Those are named after Hamlet's two college friends who visit him at court. Nanette says at one point, Nanette's the frog that's friends with Juliet. Nanette says, "Good night, sweet prince," to Gnomeo when she kicks Gnomeo out of the Red Yard, which is what Horatio says to Prince Hamlet when he dies. Most of these are from Hamlet. There is Tempest Teapots, the Tempest Teapot Company truck.
I noticed that one.
There's a Midsummer's Night's Dream reference. The flower which Gnomeo and Juliet fight is referred to as a Cupid's flower, which is what Puck applied to the eyes of sleepers to make them fall in love.
Those are my favorites, Midsummer.
And when they glue Juliet to her pedestal, spoiler alert, the name of the glue is The Taming of the Glue.
Instead of The Taming of the Shrew?
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't notice that.
There's also the moving truck in the movie. The license plate is 5H4K5PR, which is like very loosely Shakespeare. Like if you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
Like the 5 is an S.
That's so funny.
So it's very, very loosely Shakespeare, but it's Shakespeare. There's also some other movie references that are not Shakespeare related. So one of them is in the scene where Tybalt's was smashed. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, guys.
We should really do these at the end of the episode. But it's so fun to start off with them. Okay, so in the scene where Tybalt was smashed, Fawn looks around saying, "Tybalt, Tybalt." And a gnome says, "Tybalt can't be with us anymore," which is what they say in Bambi. That's what they say about Bambi's mom.
Yeah.
I know, that one's cute, right? We love when Bambi's mom dies.
So cute. We love when Bambi's mom gets fucking murdered. It's my favorite
This one's
part.
pretty obvious. Featherstone, the flamingo, says, "I may not be a smart bird, but I know what love is." Obviously, Forrest Gump. It came out the year I was born. I don't know why I know that. When Juliet is being serenaded by Paris, Nanette dreams that she is singing to her. She fantasizes about being in a pile of rose petals with petals covering her modesty. And this is a homage to the famous fantasy scene in American Beauty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why she was covering nipples when she doesn't have nipples or a vagina in that way. But
they were copying movies. They copied a lot of movies, actually. There were some other ones, too. These are just the ones that I pulled. There are two gnomes that are stuck together, and when they try to split up, they can't because they're gnomes glued to the same pedestal. And one of them says, "I wish I could quit ya," which is a reference to Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, my God.
One of the best movies of our time.
Damn, that's funny.
Those are just some of. There were other ones too from
I'm
movies
sure.
that I didn't even know.
This whole movie is a meme.
This movie is a meme. It's so funny. I love it. I love it so much. So in 2011, the big Disney animated release was supposed to be Mars Needs Moms. We all know how that turned out. It was a bomb. It totally bombed. And this movie easily outperformed it, becoming a sleeper hit for Touchstone Pictures, which is a subsidiary of Disney. Touchstone Pictures. Okay, let me see if you can guess this.
Oh, God.
Maybe you can't. I don't know.
I know nothing.
So this is Touchstone's first animated release since a movie that is also technically considered Disney.
Anastasia?
No. It's like actually Disney. It's a huge one. It's a Halloween movie.
Oh,
it's a big
Nightmare
one.
Before Christmas? I was going to say Ferngully. And then you said Halloween. I was like, nope.
Yeah, this is Touchstone Pictures' first animated release since Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993.
I didn't even realize that one was Touchstone.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
So not only does this movie have Elton John all the fuck over it, he pissed all over this movie.
He did.
There is also Sir Michael Caine, who we love, Sir Patrick Stewart, who we love,
A lot of sirs.
Dame Maggie Smith, and Dame Julie Walters.
Dang, everyone's just
everyone's just
knighted.
Great cast.
Also Dolly Parton.
She hasn't been knighted yet.
She wasn't knighted.
I don't think she's going
should
to.
be, but
Yeah, the cast is crazy in this movie.
yeah, for like what? You know what I
know,
mean?
it's
Like
so
who
good.
it had to have been Ellen John that convinced all these people to be in it.
He said, I'm making a movie about gnomes that's based off Romeo and Juliet.
You want to be in it? And
they
everyone
all
said, bet.
we'll see you there.
I'm in.
So,
I don't even need to read the...
I mean, also recording lines are really not that hard.
Yeah.
A conversation occurs between Bill Shakespeare. Why does it say Bill? I just realized that's
his nickname.
Billy Shakes.
I didn't know that we knew him well enough to call
Billy
him
Shakes.
Bill. Billy Shakes.
A conversation occurs between William Shakespeare, which is voiced by Sir Patrick Stewart, and Gnomeo, who is voiced by James McAvoy. Stewart and McAvoy share a role as Professor Charles Xavier at different ages throughout the X-Men film franchise.
Melissa literally looked at me and goes, he's talking to himself. And I was like, bitch, what? And then I realized she was talking about the character they eventually play.
Also, I love James McAvoy. I think he's so hot.
He is very hot.
I'm like obsessed with him.
I concur. We don't agree on much when it comes to men, but I would agree with
He's
that
very
one.
like strange looking, but like I
Yeah.
don't know. He's just really good looking.
Something about him.
That's all the fun facts I have. We get them from the Internet Movie Database.
Bad a days if you're nasty. I questioned it. I was like, wait, is it bad a days? My brain.
We just say it wrong.
My
every
brain
time.
is on sody.
Yeah, but the cast of this movie is nutty.
It is kind of insane.
So yeah, James McAvoy is Gnomeo. Emily Blunt is Juliet. A fucking
I love her
queen.
so much.
Lord Redbrick, Michael Caine. Lady Blueberry is Maggie Smith. Matt Lucas is Benny. Jason Statham is Tybalt.
Like Jason Statham being in this is just so insane to me. More
Ozzy
than anyone
Osbourne does the voice of Fawn, which is so like, how did they even get him
else.
there?
I don't know, dude.
Julie Walters does the voice of Miss Montague, so she's got like 2 lines. Dolly Parton is Dolly Parton as a gnome, deadass.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan does the voice of the Terraforminator, which is my favorite character in this movie. So the movie opens up. There's a little gnome guy, and he announces the story of Gnomeo and Juliet. In fair Verona, 2 families alike in dignity, star-crossed lovers, blah, blah, blah. I don't know the whole thing.
Damn, Papa.
Do you know it? I don't know.
Not anymore.
I know those 7 words out of order. I'm pretty sure.
That was more than I knew.
Oh, okay.
So,
2 families alike in dignity in fair Verona are seen takes place. I don't know it. I should learn it and then I can just say it at
you
parties.
should do the whole movie just like like that, though.
Like the little gnome doing the announcement. Okay.
Actually, I was kidding.
Star-crossed lovers take their lives. I think that's how it goes. I don't know.
I thought that was so great.
What if I knew the whole fucking play?
Like I said, I don't know how it started, so you know more than me.
And then there is a compilation of Elton John songs playing while
As there should be.
We see the stage of our beautiful movie, 2 houses. It's
It's like a duplex.
like a duplex, yeah. One is 2B, one is not 2B. Very
It's
confusing
just
for the male
2B,
person.
and it just has like the red circle with like the line through it.
That poor mailman.
Pretty good.
The 2 houses, one is red, one is blue. Blue is the Montagues and red is Capulet. And these 2 houses have very elaborate gardens.
Yeah, it's kind of bananas, in like the best way possible. That's what I want my garden to look like. That
There's like ponds, there's bird baths,
there's a toilet
plants.
with a tree growing out of it.
Yeah, that's on the blue side. And then the other side, the reds, they have like a sand castle with a moat.
Yeah.
It's really tacky and really cute. Like
Yeah.
none of it makes any sense and it's so precious.
Yeah, there's not like a theme
There's no
really
theme.
except for the color.
Toilet can't be a theme. You know what I mean?
I just want to know why there's a literal whole commode with a tree growing out of the tank.
I don't know what to tell you.
Did they find it like that? Did they purposefully put a toilet in their backyard for something to grow out of? Like, I need to know the story behind the toilet. I don't need the Gnomeo and Juliet story. I need to know the story behind the toilet.
The gnomes are going about their day now that their owners, their humans have left. The wind, what are those called? Wind vanes? What are those called?
Yeah, wind vanes.
That doesn't sound right. Weather vane. That's what they're called.
Same thing. Same shit.
So the weather vanes on the roof kind of like let everybody know that they've left for the day.
What is it? It's a blue pig and a red rooster.
Yeah. So everyone's partying, you know, there's a guy fishing, there's a guy tanning his buns.
The one fishing makes me really sad. He
Yeah.
keeps like reeling in his little like fake fish and he's like, I got one. And then he puts it back in, and then he pulls it back up. I got one. And it's
Well, I think it's more
movie.
the fish you feel bad for because he's never leaving.
Yeah, but the little gnome is so proud of himself, and it's just the same fish
Well,
every
he did a
time.
good job. He caught a fish.
Smooth brain.
He does have
No wrinkles.
no brain, besties.
Ideas roll right off.
Yeah. So we see Gnomeo. He is a blue. He's got a blue hat and a blue vest and a chin beard.
And he's the son of Lady Blueberry, the main blue.
He also has blonde hair.
Blonde hair with the white beard.
White beard. I'm pretty sure black eyebrows. It's really, I hate it.
Whoever painted that gnome just didn't know what was happening.
So that's Gnomeo.
Yeah, why is his beard white?
Why are his eyebrows black? And
His
hair
eyebrows
is
can
blonde.
be black and his hair blonde, but I need the beard to be blonde
There's
too.
a lot of colors happening.
Yeah.
Gnomeo is going to race a lawnmower in the alley against Tybalt from the Red Garden. And he's trying to sneak away from his mom, Lady Blueberry. And she's like, good luck with your race, because she knows where he's going and doesn't really care.
I mean, it's pretty fucking loud. How would she not know?
She's like, win for the family.
On the red side, Juliet is the gnome that sits on top of the castle.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah. She's just holding a rose up. Her dad doesn't want her to leave her pedestal. Dad is the main red. He's like the king red. And yeah, he doesn't want her to leave her pedestal because he says that she is delicate. Okay.
I mean, she's made of like
Anti-woman.
clay, so he's not wrong.
They're all made of clay.
True.
Tybalt's out here fucking racing.
He doesn't care about
lawnmowers.
Tybalt. Tybalt is Juliet's cousin in the play.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a relation really.
No, they're just gnomes
Yeah.
here.
Juliet wants to explore to prove that she's not delicate, and she sees a special orchid that's in an abandoned yard that's like a couple houses down, and she wants to steal the special orchid to prove, one, that she's not delicate, but then also so that they'll have a better garden than the blues.
That's a good plan.
It is a good plan. Except she's not allowed to fucking go anywhere.
So in the alleyway next to the houses, Gnomeo and Tybalt race their lawnmowers. It's actually kind of cute. They sit on the lawnmower and they're like pulling the cords. Like, I don't think it would logistically really work.
No.
But it's very cute. And they're racing to Saturday, but instead of saying Saturday, they're saying Gnomeo, Gnomeo, and then Tybalt go, and it's like
It's pretty good. It's very silly.
so cute. And all the
good.
gnomes are like cheering them on. Tybalt wins
By
because
cheating.
he's cheating. And then Gnomeo calls him out. He's like, you're a cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Yeah, Gnomeo ends up in the road and almost gets hit by a car.
So everyone leaves. Gnomeo lost at Thunder Road.
Thunder Alley.
Thunder Alley, yeah. Gnomeo goes to the Red Garden that night to just destroy shit.
Yeah, show him what's up. That's what you get for cheating, bitch.
Gnomeo and his best friend's name is Benny.
He's just a little
He's
guy.
just a little guy
With a really big hat.
with a really big hat. He's so cute.
Yeah, half of his body is his hat.
So they break into the Red Garden. And while Gnomeo and Benny are breaking into the Red Garden they're like going to spray paint shit, I guess. I don't know what the official plan was. Juliet is conversing with her friend, Nanette, who is a frog with a
She's like with a
little
pond.
spray, like there's a little spray thing in her mouth.
It moves around a
But it,
lot,
like,
and I really hate
flaps
it.
around a lot. Yeah.
I don't like
But
that.
Nanette's cool. She's a little crazy. She catches Juliet wanting to sneak out because Juliet wants to go steal the Cupid's orchid. And she's like, well, you can't leave in that. You have to wear a disguise. So she grabs her a sock and socks her.
Yeah, the first one she gets is like a hot fucking
A
pink.
rainbow sock, yeah.
Yeah, and Juliet's like, how about something black? Thank you so much. Maybe I'll blend better.
Yeah. So now Juliet is wearing a black sock.
Slay.
And Gnomeo and Benny cover themselves in like pond scum or dirt or some shit. So that they are incognito also.
Hiding who they are.
Yeah. So Benny and Gnomeo are in the Red Garden, which is like lasered up.
So dramatic. These neighbors are wild.
Yeah.
They don't trust each other at all.
Benny sprays their wishing well with like a mean face on it. He throws the spray can up in the air and it sets off one of the lasers and the lights come on. Tybalt and Fawn and all their little gnome friends. Fawn is a like a deer.
Yeah, he's kind of cute.
And it's Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
So like this.
It's really funny actually because he looks so cute and then that voice comes on and you're like, what is happening?
So they are trying to find Benny and Gnomeo. So Benny and Gnomeo have to escape. Gnomeo jumps over into the next yard with a pair of underwear as a parachute.
It was also the Union Jack on the underwear.
Oh, was there? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it was the Union Jack.
And Gnomeo lands in the yard where Juliet is sneaking around trying to steal this flower. So he's like, I'm going to go check whatever the fuck that is out. And Gnomeo crawls up on top of the greenhouse where the orchid is and he's about to grab it. But Juliet's also about to grab it. And they grab it at the same time. And they look into each other's eyes. And they're madly, deeply in love instantly. Mm-hmm. But then Juliet falls inside the greenhouse.
Yeah, they like fight over the orchid.
Yeah. I think "Who's Your Gnomie" was said at one point.
It's the best line in the whole movie. After that, you just turn it off. You don't need to see anything else.
Who's
that was
your
it.
Gnomie?
Yeah. Yeah, so they do like a cute little like flirt fighting over the orchid. They almost kiss. They almost make out.
Just two gnomes making out.
Yeah, and then they fall into a lake and Gnomeo's paint comes off and obviously Juliet's sock falls off. And now they can see that they're red and blue. Womp womp. No more late night makeouts.
So Juliet runs away and Gnomeo chases her. She runs into the alley and into Tybalt, who is, by the way, Tybalt has like a sweet little flower painted on his little shirt.
Yeah, he's got like little like cherub cheeks, like little like red
but he's like
cherub.
mean.
He's such a dick.
And it's so cute.
It's
I
pretty
love
funny.
Tybalt. He's looking for Gnomeo because, you know, they ruined his garden and spray painted their well. Juliet goes back to her pedestal. It's not even a pedestal, bro. It's literally a fucking sandcastle.
The whole castle, yeah.
They call it her pedestal, and I'm like, that's a sandcastle.
I mean, she is all the way up on the top, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah. And she doesn't have her orchid, so she's talking to Nanette, and she's like, I met a boy, and Nanette's like, tell me everything, and she's like, he's a blue. And she's like super pumped. And that's like a doomed love.
Listen,
this is the best.
Nanette is me. Nanette is like, oh my God, enemies to lovers arc in this romance novel. That's my favorite trope. Let me tell you all about it.
The drama.
She literally goes off. It's me.
Nanette
I
is
am
living
Nanette.
for it. Benny, who went back to the blue garden, he grabs their friend Shroom.
Yeah, he's just a little blue
I think
mushroom
his name
guy.
is Shroom, maybe?
I think it is.
He's just a little blue mushroom guy.
But he like sniffs like a dog.
Yeah, he's basically their dog. And so he grabs Shroom so that they can go find Gnomeo in the red garden. So he's like sniffing around like he's a dog, looking for Gnomeo.
So Gnomeo sneaking around the red garden, looking for Juliet, and he is in the bushes and he catches Juliet monologuing about how she's never going to see Gnomeo ever again. And obviously he overhears her and he's like, hey, and she's like, you didn't hear any of that. That was so embarrassing.
He also accidentally like triggers the castle. The sandcastle has like a light show, a full light show.
Okay, there's lasers, there's palm trees, there's strobe lights, and it's singing the Tiki Room song.
Yeah. In a tiki room.
It's a sleigh.
Juliet's dad, Lord Redbrick, he is coming over to chat with Juliet. So Gnomeo has to hide in the pond with the fish. So Juliet has to distract her dad so that she can get Gnomeo, out of the pond so he doesn't have to stay there forever.
Also, he keeps like coming up like he needs air.
He does, Kat. He's breathing.
But he's a gnome. He's fine.
Yeah, so Juliet finally gets her dad to leave and Gnomeo gives her the orchid and they like run to the fence. They like try to kiss through the fence, but
they have big ass gnome hats.
Yeah, so they really can't. So, and then like they show Gnomeo's little body like hanging off of the back of the fence.
He's at like the very top of the
And
fence
his
and it's
head
just his little legs.
His head is stuck in the fence.
It's
so his arms and his
funny.
legs are just like hanging down.
Dangling.
And it's so fucking cute.
It's so stupid.
So Juliet lets him go and Gnomeo goes back to his blue garden. Juliet goes back to her red garden with her orchid.
But they do agree to meet up the next day.
Hell yeah, they are. Star-crossed fucking lovers.
So the next morning, the humans wake up and see the fucking like destruction that the gnomes did. Like, how do you explain that? And that's probably why they hate each other.
Because
of the gnomes.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, this old lady living next door to me fucked up my shit.
Spray painted
my well. And then the old man next door to me fucked up my lawnmower. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Listen, the lawnmower is broken. So Miss Montague, the lady that actually lives in the house, she goes to buy a new lawnmower on, the World Wide Web. And so Benny and the little mushroom are peering in, watching her buy the new lawnmower.
Yeah, because whatever lawnmower she buys, they're going to be using to race. So they want something like cool and fast.
So there's like a regular lawnmower, and then there's like a really super cool, fast, crazy lawnmower. And then there's a Terraforminator.
Yeah.
And it's like a crazy, insane lawnmower with like thrusters and
it's not anything
jets
you would ever actually need, let alone for a tiny backyard in the suburbs. Like, it's not necessary.
And the ad for the Terraforminator, there's like fire blowing. Hulk Hogan is the one that's announcing all the features of the Terraforminator.
And don't you worry, he does say brother in the commercial.
Terraforminator! Yeah,
that's
like echoes. I love it. The Terraforminator is my favorite thing.
Benny is fucking pumped for the Terraforminator. Mind you, the Terraforminator is
like 3,999 pounds.
Great.
Which is a lot. Yeah, I don't think Miss
Little lady
Montague has that much money.
No. She's going to order the Terraforminator and then decides on the kitty clippers instead.
Yeah, which is like 32
And it's
pounds.
also a baby blue lawnmower in the shape of a cat. And I want it.
It's so cute.
That's what I would get. Is there a pink option?
Yeah. So Benny's a little upset, but it's okay.
Yeah, because now they're going to have to race
in the kitty clippers.
Kitty clippers.
It'll be fine.
I think that's a sleigh.
So Gnomeo and Juliet are getting ready to meet, and there's a whole like scene of them like polishing up and like repainting
They're like sprucing themselves up.
Yeah, it's super cute.
It is cute.
I don't remember what song was playing. Do you? Elton John, probably.
Yeah, it was definitely an Elton John song. Don't know which one.
So they have this whole like montage of them getting ready. Lord Redbrick, he grabs Juliet while she's trying to like sneak off to go, hang out with Gnomeo. He's like, hey, I want you to meet Paris. And she's like, I know Paris.
I unfortunately do know Paris.
And Paris is just a sweet little guy.
He's a little nerd.
He wears glasses and he likes to play the piano and he's just a little dork. And Nanette, the frog bitch, she distracts Paris.
She's also
kind of in love
with Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nanette distracts Paris while Juliet sneaks off to go meet Gnomeo.
Yeah, so they meet up back in the abandoned backyard. They find an old lawnmower that's been abandoned, and they go to start it, but there's no gas. And apparently it's some like really cool old retro lawnmower, and they're both like geeking out over it. And then Gnomeo's like got a hard on because fucking Juliet knows what kind of lawnmower it is, and he was like, my bitch knows lawnmowers. That's so hot. But they can't get it started because obviously it has no gas. So they go into an old shed that's in the backyard to try and see if there's a gas canister in there. They hear a bunch of noises and voices, and they get really scared and they leave. And there's just a cute little one-legged lawn flamingo.
Jim Cummings.
Yeah. And he says he's been trapped in the shed for 20 years without his leg. And they found his leg and they give it back to him. So now he has both his little leggies again. His little metal sticks that you stick in the ground are his legs, obviously.
So they find gas and they get the lawnmower ready to go. Also, a lawnmower that had been sitting outside for 20 years.
I don't even think gas would help start it up.
It's not going to run.
No, I don't think so.
Anyway, Juliet gets on the mower and she makes a J plus G and a heart in the grass that's been overgrown for 20 years.
Cute. Also, she's very excited because like she's used to everyone in her life telling her she's too delicate to do anything. And when she gets on the lawnmower at first, she thinks Nomi is going to tell her to like get off because she can't do it.
She's a lady.
Yeah. And he's like, pop off, queen. She's like, damn, I'm in love.
So they find some dandelions and they're going to make wishes. And Featherstone is trying to figure out how to blow a dandelion because
Through a beak.
He's a plastic flamingo with a beak. And they lay in the grass and they hold hands and they're going to meet the next day too. Doing love.
Yeah, so Gnomeo gets back to the Blue Garden and the toilet tree is gone.
I also put it in my notes as the toilet tree.
And so the toilet tree has been shredded to pieces and removed from said toilet.
Apparently it was like a very old tree that
Gnomeo's dad
planted it.
So the toilet was there previously?
Empty with no tree?
I don't want to know. I do want to know, unfortunately, but I don't think we're ever going to know. So Lady B is really sad. And she wants to know where Gnomeo was because he wasn't like protecting the tree. I guess that's his job. And of course he can't tell her where he was. He was just like, I was out doing nothing. Sorry, I wasn't here. Our whole life is over now.
Back in the Red Garden, Juliet listens to Paris play the piano.
Yeah, he serenades her.
Yeah, and she doesn't want to listen to it.
Nanette is all about it, though.
Nanette is living.
Nanette is into it. So later that night, Juliet sees Gnomeo sneaking into the Red Garden. She thinks that he's coming to see her, but he is going after their prized tulips in retaliation of the toilet tree being wrecked. And so he almost bug bombs her because she steps in front of him. And then so he just leaves without doing anything. And Benny is like, the fuck, bro? We were gonna bug bomb the tulips and he didn't do it. And he says that the gun, it's like I don't even know, like some kind of bug bomb gun. He said that what is that called?
Stuck.
Yes, sure. It got stuck and he couldn't bug bomb them. And then Benny tries to use it and he was lying. It works fine. So the next day, in the abandoned garden, Gnomeo and Juliet are obviously fighting because Gnomeo is now like the spearheader for the war against the two of them. And Juliet is like, I don't understand why you come after us. And Gnomeo's like, y'all came after our toilet tree. My dad planted that. And Featherstone, the flamingo, is like, I'm just here to vibe. I thought we were having a really good time and now you guys are fighting and I don't like it. Then they yell at Featherstone and tell him to go away and he gets really sad and he goes back to his shed. And it's really depressing.
Yeah, so they go after Featherstone because he's their friend. And they see a bunch of photos of him and his long lost love, who was another pink flamingo ornament, but with eyelashes. Mm-hmm. So we see the whole sad tale of their owners getting together, the flamingo parents, the flamingo owners.
Parents.
And they buy this house together and they have a beautiful greenhouse and a beautiful garden. And then their love sours and the woman leaves her man's and she takes her flamingo with her.
I don't understand why she had to take the flamingo. I know it's a story device here, but it wasn't really necessary. Because she didn't do anything with it, which we find out later. Sorry for the spoiler alert. But
yeah, so Featherstone's just been in this shed for 20 years.
Legless and sad and alone.
Yeah, locked up.
And he's like, your love is right here and you guys could be fine. But instead you're fighting some stupid, useless war over what? And they're like, you are so right, bestie.
Yeah.
So Gnomeo's like, okay, you're so right. Why don't we just stay here in this abandoned yard and
I think it's a great idea.
Live together instead of going back and being enemies. And I think that's the best idea they've ever had.
I think it's so valid.
But Benny catches them.
Yeah, they plant the orchid in their new garden, in their garden where there's no people living there. I think people would start to notice if they just spruced up that garden. Just a couple of gnomes fixing up a garden in an abandoned house.
I mean, the freaking humans, Monty and Capulet, haven't realized that their gnomes are the ones causing chaos. So
very true. So
you would think, okay, so the one guy has lasers in his yard, but he doesn't have cameras to see that it's the fucking gnomes.
No,
right?
Just lasers.
Okay, great.
Just lasers and floodlights.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yes, Benny sees them together in the abandoned garden, and he goes to snitch.
What a bad friend.
Tybalt catches Benny trying to get back to the garden.
And narc.
And Tybalt cuts off Benny's hat.
Which is like half of him.
Yeah. And like he's a gnome. So now he's like a gnome without a hat.
Gasp.
So Gnomeo sees this all happen and he goes to attack Tybalt. And they're fighting in the little alleyway in Thunder Alley.
Tybalt and Gnomeo are fighting, and Tybalt is on his lawnmower. He tries to like scrape Gnomeo's face on the ground, and Gnomeo throws him off. And then Gnomeo sees that they're coming up to the brick wall that's at the end of the alley, and he's trying to tell Tybalt to slow down, and Tybalt doesn't hear him. So Gnomeo jumps off the lawnmower, and then Tybalt slams into the wall with his lawnmower, and he smashes to pieces. Rip Tybalt.
And Fawn, his best friend, cries.
I mean, okay, listen, I know it's like, sad and all that he died, but he just like cut off Benny's hat.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Pretty much decapitated poor little Benny.
Yeah. So now obviously all of the Reds want to kill Gnomeo at this point.
Yeah, they think
an eye for an eye.
Murdered Tybalt when Tybalt really murdered himself.
So Gnomeo has to run to the end of the alley. There's a lady running, like an actual human person jogging, and she goes to turn the corner down the alley, and all the gnomes are just like there, like in the alley, blocking the whole alley.
It's so funny.
Gnomeo gets knocked into the street by like the wind of the cars whipping by, and he almost gets hit by a car like 6 times, but then it looks like he actually does get hit by a truck.
So now he's smashed. So now both Tybalt and Gnomeo are smashed.
So Lady Blueberry is like super depressed, and Benny's like, damn, I fucked up. This is so stupid.
Yeah, and then Juliet tells her dad that she loved Gnomeo, and that he didn't kill Tybalt, and he forces her back to her pedestal and glues her feet down.
Yeah, he super glues that bitch to the pedestal.
What, like, who is that helping?
Nobody.
Okay, great.
Gnomeo is not dead. It was a teapot that fell out of a truck that crashed to the ground. Just happened to be blue and looked like Gnomeo.
I guess so.
But a dog picks Gnomeo up and tries to bury him in a yard, but Gnomeo escapes, and he's like in a construction site, and then he gets knocked out of the construction site, and then a bunch of kids are playing with him in the park.
Yeah, he gets real fucked up.
Yeah, he's been around town.
He's been through it.
So now he's like far away from his home.
Yeah, but Shroom can smell that Gnomeo isn't dead. So Shroom goes to tell Benny that he's alive, but no one believes him. So back in the Red Garden, Juliet is really, really depressed and sad because she just watched the love of her life, that she's known for 3 days, die, and she's glued to her pedestal. So she decides that she's just gonna stay a gnome, not an alive one, just a garden gnome. And she just
gnoming it up,
holds her little flower up and just stands there. And she says that she's just gonna stay like that because she doesn't want to do anything else.
So Benny, who ignored Shroom, even though Shroom was like, yo,
your dude's
Gnomeo's
still alive.
I think he just doesn't understand him because, I mean, Shroom doesn't talk. So
he also is like, just like not focused on him. He's not really paying attention.
Because Benny has gathered all the little bunnies, the little stone bunnies.
They're my favorite part of this fucking movie.
They're so cute. And they are plotting their revenge on the Red Garden.
They're like those little like 1.5 inch little bunnies like that you put around your. Oh my God. They're so stinking cute. They are my favorite part of this whole movie.
So little Shroom is not giving up, and he goes to find Featherstone in the abandoned garden, and he's like,
is it little Timmy in the well?
Yeah.
Is it a dog in the well? Is it, he like literally, Featherstone thinks somebody is in a well.
Right. Which is obviously from Lassie.
Yeah.
But that's been done a million times.
Yeah, for real.
So Shroom and Featherstone go to look for Gnomeo. Benny breaks into the Montague house and buys the Terraforminator with 1 hour shipping.
Okay, so not only is it like really expensive, he just paid for 1 hour shipping. This poor old lady.
Yeah, her credit card is fucking maxed out. I'm surprised she even had that much credit line.
Right?
Benny, when he does this little like tippity tappy on the keyboard, it's to Benny and the Jets. It's so cute.
It is really cute. Do, 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 do.
It's so cute.
Do, 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 do.
Benny.
Just reminds me of a middle school teacher who used to sing it to a student every day whose name was Ben. Ms. Murphy used to do that.
Ms. Murphy used to sing Sweet Melissa to me all the time.
I hated her. No.
Loved that woman.
I don't think she liked me very much either. We did not get along.
That checks out. Anyway, Gnomeo is in the park. This is when he talks to a statue of William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is basically just like, yeah, this story does not end well.
Yeah, he's like, this story you're telling me sounds oddly familiar.
He's like, maybe don't go home.
Yeah, you both die at the end of this. I want you to know. And Nomi was like, I rebuke that. Thank you so much for your contribution, but I don't claim that energy.
Yeah, Shakespeare's like, don't just stay here in the park forever with me. Featherstone and Shroom find Gnomeo and they all head back to the garden against the wishes of William Shakespeare.
Because they're like, hey, Juliet's in trouble. And Shakespeare says, she's already dead. Don't do it. You're going to die too.
The Shakespeare statue's like, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Live your life, but
you're not going to live.
So Benny gets the Terra Firminator with the 1 hour shipping, and he gets on that bitch and crashes through the gate. Not even the gate, like the fucking...
Just the whole fence.
The whole fence into the Red Garden and just starts mowing over everything, destroying everything. He also breaks back through the other
He loses control.
side. Yeah, it's too big. He can't
tiny
handle
little
it.
Benny.
And then he accidentally destroys the Blue Garden too.
Yeah, he destroys everything on both sides.
Yeah. And then just a raging battle breaks out between all of the gnomes. The Dolly Parton gnome is riding an alligator. Like one of those alligators where it's just like the head and the back, but it looks like it's like coming out of the water.
The reds are throwing tomatoes and the blues are throwing blueberries.
Of course.
So it's like they're covered in paint, even though neither of those would really be that colorful if you threw them.
Right.
Pandemonium.
Gnomeo rides Featherstone all the way home, and when he gets back, he falls into the pond by where Juliet's tiki room sandcastle is, and the Terra Firminator has a mind of its fucking own now.
Yeah, like wakes up and chooses chaos and destruction. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's headed right for Juliet's sandcastle pedestal, but she's glued to it.
Yeah,
she's
she
glued to
can't
the
get
fucking thing. So Gnomeo tries to jump up to help her, and she's like, I'm glued. And he's like, well, I guess we're dying together. They just hold each other while the Terra Firminator crashes into the castle.
And it literally blows up.
Terra Firminator! Brother. So they're dead.
Yeah, everyone is
Shakespeare
crying.
was right. They died.
Yeah, everyone's really sad on both sides, thinking that Gnomeo and Juliet are smashed. Lady B and Lord Red, they shake
Red
hands,
Brick.
whatever. They shake hands and decide that their feud is ended because their fucking kids are dead. Like, what even was the feud to begin with? There was no reason for it. So whatever. So they end the feud, but then Juliet's fountain starts to like sing Tiki Room and all the lights start going off and they both crawl out of the wreckage. They made it.
Oh my God, they live.
And then they make out.
Yeah.
However gnomes do that.
They kiss.
They kiss.
Capulet and Montague come home and it's chaos.
Yeah, like let's just say you come home, somebody bought a $4,000 lawnmower on your credit card and then your lawn is destroyed with it. Like, how do you explain that?
I don't know.
Ghosts? Like, what the fuck?
But the movie ends with everybody, having a little garden party to Crocodile Rock. They do a little dancey dance. Everybody's there. Paris and Annette are together. They buy a girl Featherstone for Featherstone.
But it's
Miss Featherstone.
It's his actual girlfriend because she's in the same box. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, the girlfriend put Lady Featherstone in a box and it just says fragile, and then she put it in her moving truck and then just donated it, and then she literally got delivered in the same box.
Well, they're together again. Okay.
I'm just saying, what was the point of her taking it? Just to be a dick to her ex-boyfriend? Anyway, Tibble is now like glued together and he's back, unfortunately.
They have a little wedding for Gnomeo and Juliet to be joined in holy matrimony.
So stupid.
And they just do a little dance party and it's just so cute.
Yeah, I guess like the 2 yards are like 1 yard now. There's no fence in between them. I guess Capulet and Montague.
Benny fucking took it out with the Terra Firminator.
Yeah, so I guess they just decided to put everyone together.
It's so cute.
It is
this
very
movie
cute.
So much.
The end.
It's the best. Let's watch it again. I would right now.
I know you would. Would you like to go first?
Yes,
Okay.
I would.
I'm ready.
I gave Gnomeo and Juliet a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I literally love this movie so much. I've probably seen it like 100 times. It is literally one of my favorite movies of all time. I love gnomes. They're great. I love that all the music is so good. There's so many good actors in it. There's so many good little
quips and
yes, it's just so cute. I fucking love Shakespeare so much. Like I just love everything about this movie. Gnomeo and Juliet is my number 8.
wow.
It is below Fantasia and above Holes.
I love that for you.
I fucking love this movie. I'd watch it every day. I'm not kidding. It's
that doesn't
so
surprise
good.
me. It's so funny too because it's got music. But
Yeah,
they're not
it's
like
Elton
singing,
John, so it's fine.
so true.
Yeah, it's not like OG music or
Yeah.
like musical music.
That's true. I gave Gnomeo and Juliet a 9 out of 10. I really do like it a lot. It is very cute, very fun. I like like you said, like the musical montages and the cute little like references. Mine is sitting at number 49. It's underneath Jungle Cruise live action, but above The Jungle Book. Are you ready to guess our next movie?
Yes.
Okay. It's a sequel, question mark? It's more of a continuation of a story, I would say. And we have done the first one. There's 6 of the movies, and they are loosely based on books that you read as a child. The main character is a side character in another movie and got their own like spin-off. We've done the first one.
What?
And you hated it, I guess, which shocked me. I thought these were such good hints. I can give you more. Do you want me to let you sit with those for a minute? I don't know if you'll guess which one it is specifically because I decided to do them in the order that they were released. It is one of your favorite characters when we were growing up.
It's got to be like Pooh, but no?
No,
I
one of your other
know.
favorite characters growing up.
Is it a fucking Tinkerbell movie? I can't handle it. Which one is it?
Guess.
If it's the Never Beast.
No, I'm doing them in the order that they released.
So Tinkerbell was the first one.
Mm-hmm. This one has more
Is
to
it the
do
one with her sister in it? No, that came
was
out
like
way
one of the
later.
newer ones. It has to do more with humans than most of the other ones.
I don't know.
Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure.
I don't never even heard of that. Sick.
I love all of these movies.
Okay, can't wait to hate it.
You probably will. The little kid
Which
in
one
it
is
is
this
kind of
one?
annoying.
The one with the pirate?
No, that's Pirate Fairy.
What the fuck? The Lost Treasure?
Yeah, it's
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
It's
at all.
about like human items that like show up in Neverland. And Tinkerbell fucking shit up and then having to like fix shit.
Didn't we have enough Raven last week? Doesn't she do
Oh,
one of their voices?
She's Iridessa, isn't she?
I don't know.
I think she is.
She does one of their
I just know
voices.
Lucy Liu is Silver Mist. And then Kristen Chenoweth is Rosetta, who's my favorite.
Why do you hate me?
I love these movies, so I just want to get to I want to get through them.
I hate
So
Tinkerbell.
we can watch Pirate Fairy because Pirate Fairy is my favorite, but also eventually I do want to cry over Never Beast.
I think I gave it like a 6. Yeah, I gave it Tinkerbell a 6. It wasn't like terrible. It was just like not good.
You roasted it in the episode, so I just want us to watch Never Beast and Pirate Fairy, but I want to do them in order. So because they mentioned stuff.
Never Beast is so fucking depressing.
It really makes me like full sob.
Why would we ever do that?
Eventually. Also, Pirate Fairy is just my favorite.
Let's do Pirate Fairy.
No, I want to do it in order.
Why?
We're doing it in order.
Let's do Pirate Fairy.
Nope, we're doing
You
Lost
want to
Treasure.
do Pirate Fairy?
No.
Can we do a double feature?
We can do a double feature.
Let's just knock 2 of them out.
I don't know. No, because then that's not the next one in order, though. I don't
Oh
think.
my God. Stop. How many are there?
There's 6.
No. No.
Hold on, I'll look. Tinkerbell, Lost Treasure, Great Fairy Rescue. Oh, that's the one with the annoying little girl, I think.
Oh, good. No annoying little girl.
And then the next one is Secret of the Wings, which is the one with her
That's the one
sister.
where she has a sister. I know I've seen them all because I would watch them in.
Pirate
again,
Fairy
when I worked at
and Never
Disney.
Beast came out in the same year, and that's why they're the best ones. They both are the last 2 that came out
So those are the last 2 out of 5.
out of 6. I mean, we can still do 2. But it's not
Let's
going to be
do
either.
Pirate Fairy. You want to do Pirate Fairy and it's so far away.
You're being such a brat. Okay, fine.
No, I'm just saying we'd have to watch 7. We're going to watch Pirate Fairy in 2027.
Fine. We'll do Tinkerbell and the Pirate Fairy.
Is that what you want to do? We can go in order if you want.
No, we can do Pirate Fairy. You've already bullied me into it. Don't take it back
I'm
now.
not bullying
Don't
you.
take it back now.
I'm just saying, even if we do like 2 fucking, even if you pick Tinkerbell, it's going to be like If you pick a Tinkerbell movie for your next 6 movies, we're not going to be able to watch it for like a year.
Okay, fine. We'll do Tinkerbell and the Pirate Fairy. I think it's just called the Pirate Fairy, actually.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'm excited now. So I talked you out of the other one.
Yeah, the other
I
one.
already forgot what it was
I can
called.
already tell you what happens. She finds a bunch of lost shit on the beach.
Yeah, walk us wait. Yeah.
And
At the beginning of next
Tinkerbell
episode.
fucks shit up.
Oh, wait, I have seen that one.
Yeah, she fucks up a bunch of shit and then they're like, do better because she doesn't want to be whatever it is that her talent is.
Yeah. She doesn't want to be a Tinker Fairy.
Yeah.
Maybe I just remember reading the book. I don't know if I've actually seen the movie, but okay, great. I like Pirate Fairy. Yeah. We'll do all the other ones.
I'll wear my costume while we record.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my wig and my costume are in storage. Darn. Oh, darn.
Darn. I was really looking forward to that.
I don't even think it's going to fit me anymore, to be honest.
All right. Thanks for listening.
We love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
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 These opinions are our own and are no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The Tragical podcast cover art is created by Johnny the Alchemist.
The Tragical intro was produced by Ja Reezy.
Links to our social media and Patreon can be found on our website, located in the show notes.
Thanks for listening
to Tragical.
Tragical.